Remember, you are a spiritual being having a human experience. I'm going to repeat that again. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. What is going on? It's your girl C-Positivista. Welcome to another video. All of this that you're seeing around you is literally the experience that your spiritual being came here to have. And because of this, that is why the world works so hard to keep you away from yourself. The world works so hard for you to just focus on your physical being, whether it's beauty standards, whether it's people's opinions and things like that. It's because the world wants you to forget who you really are. You're being programmed to forget who you really are. Your job on this earth is for you to continue to remember who you really are and what it is that you're doing here. Because we all came on a mission. We all came to have that experience, right? But there's also things that it's not necessarily right and we're here to change. But not everyone's on the same mission. You've got people who are simply here to just be and live and learn. This is the school of life. We're here to learn. We are here to learn. We're not just here to wake up in the morning, go to work. After work, we've done 8-hour shifts. You're now traveling back home. You're tired. You come home, you cook your dinner, you watch your telly, you go to bed. There is more to life. There is more to life. And it's really important for you to take the time to understand what you're doing here, to understand who you are. What are you? What are you? What are you? Yes, you're a human being, but what's within? What is within? What is within you? Like, intuition is not taught. Like, where do you really go to learn about your intuition? No one can teach you about your intuition. Intuition is that thing within you, that gut feeling and that thing, that inner system that leads and guides you to go left or go right, or don't go there, or don't do this, or do that. Do more of this, do more of this. It's that inner guidance. And the world wants you to get far, far away from that inner guidance. But the more you bring yourself back within yourself, the more you bring yourself back to this inner knowing, there is knowledge that you have within you that you don't even know you have. There's knowledge that we have within us that we don't even know we have. And it's not until you tap into yourself, it's not until you spend time with yourself. That's why there are so many distractions. TV shows, social media, propaganda, like so many different things. There are so many distractions nowadays. Why do you think that is? To distract you, to divert you, so that you're not being an independent thinker, so that you're not thinking for yourself, to get you out of alignment of who you really are. We're now wanting things done so quickly. We're no longer following nature, the way of life. If you sow a seed, you have to water that seed. Then you have to wait for that seed to grow into a tree or whatever you planted. And then you will eat the fruits of your labor. But there's labor to it. The watering process, the waiting process, making sure that no animal comes and tears it down while it's not yet where it's supposed to be. But the reality is that you are more than just a physical being. You are more than just a physical being. Everything is energy. Everything is frequency. Listen to negative music enough times, you will begin to have negative thoughts. Watching the news all the time, especially where it's always negative, you will continue to be negative. And you need to raise your vibration. You need to really get to that place where you're thinking higher thoughts, positive thoughts. But yet everything is so negative. Why? Because they want to lower your vibration. They want to lower your frequency. Everything right now in the world is designed to keep you away from yourself, away from your intuition. You know, you've got ChatGPT. Like, there are certain things you just need to tap into yourself. Actually, how do I do this? Use your brain. Use your brain. And then you can, if you want, you can then go and confirm. But it's like you're no longer relying on yourself, on your instinct, on your um there's this thing built within us where we're supposed to think. We're supposed to think. We're supposed to solve problems. We're supposed to have dominion. Yet we're bowing down to things that we're supposed to be leading. So many people talk about the concept of being woke, you know. Oh yeah, I'm woke. I'm woke. What does that mean? What does it mean to be awakened? What does it mean to be awake? I said this in my previous video. Watch They Live, watch The Matrix, watch The Matrix, aka the documentaries. There's a few more movies that I'm gonna put around for you to watch, recommendations. Just watch these things. What do you think when you watch them? What comes to mind? Have you been living a lie? Learn to question things. Don't just go for what's being taught and what's being told. Like, even as you watch this video, go and do your Googling or whatever you want to do. Am I a human being or am I a spiritual being? You're both. You're both. However, because you've been focusing more on your human experience, your spiritual experience is a lot less because you're not focusing on it. But if you focus on your spirit being, your spirit mind, your spirit man, you will be able to see things beyond the physical eye. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Don't forget that. Subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this content and click that like button if you enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.